All right, here we guys go. We're in round 3. And we've got Byron still in Mono Blue tempo, and Alex is on Grixis control.
Now, Alex was saying that tonight he wanted to run a deck that was just crazy fun for him. So, let's see how fun this is going against the Mono Blue tempo.
Alex is playing Reese's deck.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yes.
All right, nice.
So, if he loses,
he can blame
someone else. Just like Jack with my deck. You know,
yes.
It's that level of protection. I know Alex is currently working towards building Izzet Drakes. He grabbed a Crackling Drake for me earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Only problem is that Arclight Phoenix, which is one of the pivotal cards of that deck, is $25 for once.
Sandy. Thanks, Yak Yak.
You know, it's one of those things where, like, when you talk, you gotta like think about what you're gonna talk about. It's
yeah,
really hard.
It's
really hard to do.
Just let it go.
In this context.
Very much so. All right.
We see.
So if Alex's deck here does gangbusters or horrible, I feel like we shouldn't even call Alex in. We should just go get Reese and be like, "What were you thinking?"
Yeah. Come on.
Either way, positives and negatives.
All right, we see Byron on 1 land. He's going to be opting his first turn.
Mm-hmm.
He could have played the Siren Storm Tamer, but he wants to see more cards.
Right.
He really wants to hit that second land. And we see that now. Alex is on a Drowned Catacomb. He did hit the second land, and there is the Storm Tamer. Byron does love opt. This is nice here. The Storm Tamer protects against Thought Seizure, which is this card right here. Is it Seizure? Erasure? Thought Erasure.
Thought Erasure.
That's it.
It's a promo card, yeah?
It is. It is our current... No. Is that what? Yes, it is our current promo card. Byron is just going to let this go. He could have sacked the Storm Tamer to counter the spell.
Okay.
But he's just going to go ahead and let Alex take what he wants. And it's going to be a Tempest Djinn. Alex is going to be writing down the cards in Byron's hand like a super pro player. What a guy.
Nice.
What a professional.
Always keep your notebook on hand.
Oh, I have mine.
Yes.
This is the Surveil off of the Thought Erasure. We don't get a good look at what the card is. This is Showdown. This is the this is for all the marbles.
The truth.
Alright. I used to think he was a huge jerk, lol. I'll have to get that story sometime. Alright. We see Byron picked up a Spell Pierce. Ace is only on 2 land. Alex is fine with taking a damage turn. He's in a Thought Erasure again. Yep, and there's the Spell Pierce take care of that. Counter target non-creature spell, unless his opponent controller pays 2.
Okay.
So we see an opt here again. Alex does have all of his colors. He is well suited up to be playing some Nicol Bolas's coming up pretty soon. He does have 2 in hand, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him just play 1 this turn.
Now, what exactly makes that card so great? Because I haven't gone up against this, so this is one of the linchpin cards of the deck. Then
I apologize. He only has 1 in hand, so he's gonna wait a little bit.
Okay.
The Nicol Bolas, 4 mana, 4/4 flyer, which is great.
Yeah.
Enters the battlefield. Your opponent must discard 1 card.
Okay.
And then for 7 mana, on your turn, you can flip it into a Planeswalker. That is busted. So, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good card. Nickel brokenness. Welcome back, Burn Pit. We're so glad to have you. Now that you're unmuted.
Alright.
Alright. We got some lands in hand.
Okay, so
we've got that Nicol Bolas, we've got an Essence Scatter, and a Ritual of Soot. My wife's trying to torture me, Mamma Mia. Oh, that does sound like torture.
Yeah, I got hit with that one the other day.
Oof.
Yeah.
Alright, and here we see Nicol Bolas the Ravager coming down. Alright.
Oh, here we go.
Here he is. Big ol' Nicky B.
The Ravager.
And there, Byron's going to go ahead and tap it so that he can push some damage on this turn. And that's going to be a total of 4. Alex is down to 11. Papa P. Oh, that's bad. That's bad, Andy. Alright, and here is the
Here I go again.
And revealing an island. Still gonna get that surveil trigger, which is nice. Alright, and this is looking like the ritual. So we're gonna clean up all of Byron's creatures and leave the Nicol Bolas. Ritual hits a converted mana cost of 3 or less. So Bolas is good. We might see Bolas flip next turn. This is pretty exciting.
Wow. To actually see something power up this fast, not from the mono blue tempo deck, is pretty impressive.
There's a lot. There it is. He's flipping. Yay, we did it.
Dun dun dun.
What is Byron even doing? Why doesn't he have counterspells? It's crazy.
Unless this whole thing is just to see
how
the deck, how the deck works, and then we'll see like in games 2 and 3, or hell, maybe even late this one.
All right, so this is Nicol Bolas. Flip side starts at 7. 7 loyalty, +2. Draw 2 cards. Yep. Alex has to read his own card because he's not familiar. This thing never flips. He can't. So he's +2 to draw 2 cards. He can -3 to deal 10 damage to a creature or planeswalker. -4, you can grab a creature or planeswalker from any graveyard and put it into play. And -12, exile all but the bottom 1 card from target player's library.
Good grief.
It was a good card.
That is an amazing card.
Yep. So we see this is the sideboard here for Alex. Thief of Sanity, some Duresses. See a Golden Demise, that's coming in. Arguls, Moment of Cravings are coming in. He's going for just cheap removal. Yep, Fungal Infection. This is great. On Byron's side, cost 7 to flip dies, just Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, but it feels so good when it flips. And you get to do all these fun things.
If you can, might as well go
Fungal
for it.
Will be underwhelming hot take. Hi, Reese.
Hello, Fox.
Your deck's on camera.
I know, it just won game 1.
Yeah,
it did just win.
Kick some ass on game 1, man. Well done.
Would you like to join us for game 2?
I would, but I can't because I'm working.
It's very sad. Sarcasm, Fox, sarcasm. I see. It's so hard to tell sarcasm through text.
Yeah, I know.
On Twitch, people saying something meant to be funny, but it sounds like it's not? What? These things don't happen.
Looks like Alex is going to be cutting his Eldest Reborn. 5 mana enchantments are pretty slow compared to really low to the ground mono blue deck. All this is 100% serious. It's
Did you
all
guys
in
see
the
that
tone.
he discarded when he surveilled from the Thought Erasure? He surveilled and he discarded a Ritual of Soot.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's why there was 2 in the graveyard?
I was very I didn't understand why, though, because that would have wiped the board.
Oh, he played one.
Did he play one?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played
That's
one.
why. Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
missed that.
I think
I think he had one
he
later.
surveilled one off the top because he
Yeah,
already had one.
He already had one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. I was very confused when I saw that. I was like, well, that's not right. But it was right.
Yep, he got it. Swept the board.
Need to see unsummon in response to Nichols' activation. That would feel pretty bad. Exile. Okay, so would it bounce in response to... Pretty sure that works.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've only been trying to be moderately competitive for like probably about a year now.
Okay.
And very recently has been much more. So a lot of like the little nitty gritty interactions.
Mm-hmm.
So I depend on Benner Gerard to
Sure.
help me out with those. Or great modern players such as the Burn Pit.
There you go.
Savant. I'd appreciate it. I could use the help.
That is a written contract that now exists in Twitch chat.
Legally binding Twitch chat.
No Kappa Pride to that. That is legit. No Monka S. That is legit.
And he just put
Knows
all
the
the
way.
memes.
Do we?
Alright. And getting our shuffles here, and we'll be moving on to game 2 very shortly. Spice must flow.
God. Every catchphrase now. Every catchphrase. Klaatu. Parata. No. I feel like so much of the mental game is in the deal, in the shuffle here.
Oh, yeah. It's like part intimidate. Fox named that ref. Nope. Nothing.
Spice Must Flow? You don't know that one?
No. Sorry, man.
Dune.
Oh, it's from Dune?
It's from Dune.
Yeah. I haven't. It's on the list.
The weird part is that a lot of people know that from the movies. Never seen any of the movies.
Yeah.
They're weird movies.
I've
It's just
heard-
a
I've
weird
heard-
book.
Yeah, I gotta
It's
read
a
it.
weird series overall. But yeah, I actually got away with that. One of my literature classes in high school, the English class was like, you have to do a book report on one of the following, and I was like, boring, 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 Shakespeare, boring, boring. And I was like, Dune? Yep,
Nice.
done.
Nice. Step 1, cut your opponent's... What is the correct way to cut your opponent's deck? I'm guessing shuffle, because that is how the pros do it.
Also, I think you should fake hand movements like you're doing a sleight of hand magic trick
Ooh.
without touching the deck at all. And
Okay.
then wave your hands over it and snap your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands away while never breaking eye contact with your opponent.
Okay,
I think is the appropriate way to do
I'm gonna
it.
do this in a GP, and I'll let you know how it
Do
goes.
it! Do it! Terrify people. It'd be like, we had to bring in Penn and Teller to figure out if this guy was messing with us.
Burn Pit goes for the triple cut.
Oh.
You know, really get him.
That is a good one.
That's, yeah. Makes sense.
Law Rocketeer likes to shuffle. Gotcha. Never cut where it feels natural. Do you ever do one where you just like, you know what? Top 2 cards. And then that's the shuffle? I've done that one before and people get angry about it.
Well, we're already seeing Burn Pit wrong. We're seeing the fungal infection doing some good work here. Taking care of that miscloaked herald? Something. Misty herald.
Yeah. Confused Italian.
We should have a sapling token here, though, that was produced by the fungal infection. There it is. Sideboard cards keep their sheen longer since they don't get shuffled as much. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like, do you go for the shuffle and then purposely take all the shiny ones and put them in the middle? Like, deck manipulation? I'm pretty sure that's DQ.
Hey, if they can prove that that's what you're doing.
Oh, man, no.
Like, if you're holding it up to the light,
we
like...
can't do that. Ooh, Jace Cunning Castaway, and this is... a blue counter spell.
Okay.
It's exiled, so it's Syncopate. Got it.
Okay.
We got it. We're going to come in with our Sapling token, which I'm going to assume is from Andy. Made that lovely Plant versus Zombie Pea Shooter Sapling.
Syncopate. There we go.
Yep. I prefer...
Hey, what happened to the EDM girl? When did this guy get here?
Okay, so this is the new art.
Oh, okay. There's new art. Gotcha.
From Dominaria. I prefer the EDM girl because that's the one that I started with
Okay.
when I was playing Return to Ravnica. That was the one I was familiar with. And then I guess there's also the older one, which Reese has.
Very cool. Yeah.
There it
Oh,
is.
nice.
That's pretty sweet.
That's a good looking card.
Yeah.
Actually, all three of them are pretty good looking cards.
Alright, we're seeing Alex here has controlled the board.
Mm-hmm.
Took care of a Planeswalker, took care of 2 1/1 little thready guys. Alex is holding up Cryptic Command mana. I would not be surprised if he just cheats and casts Cryptic Command.
Cheats?
Modern staple counterspell.
Ah, gotcha.
3 blue mana plus 1 generic. There's a Doom Whisperer. That's a good threat. There's Cryptic Command. It's a good card.
Wow.
Pretty good command counterspell. Does a lot of stuff. But that's for modern. Here we go. Doom Whisperer. And it's gone. We're gonna get him for 1 though.
All
That
right.
Sapperling has done 4 points of damage. It's gonna go
It
all
looks
the
so
way. It
innocuous.
does. It's so cute.
Aggro deck not aggroing? Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a Dream Eater.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be probably bouncing the Mistcloaked Herald, and we get to Surveil 4. So we get to look at the top 4 cards and put them back in any order,
Oh, wow.
or put them in the graveyard.
Hey! That's
And
another awesome looking card, too.
Yeah. Looks like that one was also counterspelled, though.
Okay.
So, let's see what we're going to do. 20 turn clock. Yeah. That Sapperling's going to do the distance. He's going to get a friend.
It's a little MVP right there.
Alex's hand is just all removal. This is tough. This is very tough for Byron. So you're saying...
It's so striking to see this after the last 2 games of just... Okay, it's just a force, and you either answer too many questions for Byron to answer, or you get run over. And now I feel like, okay, here we are. This almost seems remarkably well suited to go toe-to-toe with this. I like that.
All right. We're getting in some damage. That's 6 more turns and he's dead. This is actually just Alex's game plan right now. He has 2 Vraska's Contempts, a Moment of Craving, and Essence Scatter in hand.
Meanwhile, yeah, Alex is just kind of slapping him with a bouquet of plants.
He has all the answers. He's just gonna keep doing stuff.
I am Groot.
There's a Curious Obsession. Alex says that's fine. He's gonna play Dream Eater here. Byron has counter. He can counter that. It's fine. And we're gonna untap, draw. Looks like
I feel like
a 3rd Vraska's Contempt.
These adorable plants are working, but I also kind of want to see an Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
I think that would make a good one of these.
That would be a really good
in
one.
this particular deck. That would be nice.
All right. And Byron is now empty. We're going to exile. It's going to sack itself to deny Alex the life gain. And Byron's at 10.
Whew.
The old 2 for 3. Yep, that's what it was.
Vraska's Contempt. I gotta say, this is one of the best looking decks that I've ever seen. All these cards coming up are looking pretty awesome. Up to and including the little tokens.
Those would be our table tokens. So if you have the privilege of playing at the table,
right,
you get to use the Fun Time Andy tokens.
Awesome.
All right. Probably going to go to 6 here this turn. He's got 3 more turns. He's drawn Curious Obsession with no creatures.
This rose has thorns. Whack, whack.
All right, here's a Thought Erasure. We're going to counter that in response. That's fine. Come in for 2.
All right. At this point, normally I'm asking in the other direction. At this point, what is Byron looking for? Nothing. You just swiped.
Nothing. He would need a way to deal with just to get rid of the tokens. So that would be probably like Exclusion Mage.
Okay.
Because once you bounce that token, it's gone forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then he can just wait and hope that Alex doesn't just play like a Nicol Bolas or some big threat. And hopefully he would get enough time to...
That was remarkably potent.
Yes.
From Alex's end of the board. And 2 very different wins from one game to the next.
Yes.